External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar on Saturday, April 7th, said India has emerged solidly from global shocks that recently tested its resilience, an apparent reference to the ongoing military conflict in West Asia. Addressing the 15th convocation ceremony at Indian Institute of Management, Raipur, Jaishankar said India has managed both domestic and external challenges fairly successfully. His remarks come against the backdrop of the ongoing crisis in West Asia, which began on February 28th when the US and Israel attacked Iran, impacting global fuel supply.
Everything today is being leveraged, if not actually weaponized. The world is then confronted with the prospect of securing itself in an increasingly volatile and unpredictable environment. This has necessitated a larger inclination to hedge, to de-risk, and to diversify, whether it is a business choice or a foreign policy one. Arriving at an optimal mix of equities, exposure, and risks is a far more complex calculus as a result. The turbulence in the world currently is also structural in many ways. The global order is changing before our very eyes, with visible shifts in the relative power and influence of countries. The politics of some societies find it difficult to come to terms with these changes. New developments in technology, in energy, in military capabilities, in connectivity and in resources have encouraged risk-taking in an increasingly competitive environment. Three examples stand out in this decade in terms of challenges: the COVID pandemic, conflicts, and climate change. Each of them has impacted our daily lives to an unimaginable degree. The pandemic, in fact, transformed the very manner in which we worked and we lived, holding its own lessons. As for conflicts, their impact on even distant societies have been profound, a testimony to how deep globalization has now become. Where climate change is concerned, the growing frequency of extreme climate events and the steady erosion of our natural habitat pose both short and long-term concerns. Our foreign policy is today focused on expanding market access for Indian producers. Mr. Dalmia ji spoke about the FTAs we have concluded recently. It is also focused on helping to secure resources, technologies, and essential goods. It looks after Indians who may be traveling or Indians who may be living abroad. And especially, it looks after them at moments of difficulty.